Welcome back to our second story about colors. This one's called The Masterpiece, and it's about a group of paintbrush friends who work together to paint an amazing picture. Let's see how they do it. The Masterpiece. In the back of the studio, behind lumps of clay, to the left of the canvas where the paint cans would spray, on a dusty old table that was littered with chalk, the paintbrushes gathered for an artistic talk. The first one to speak was a paintbrush named Reese, who said, "Let's create a grand masterpiece, something with color, to fill many pages, to be remembered by all, and to last through the ages." The paintbrushes cheered and raced to begin, except for one brush who didn't join in. A brush named Estelle sat off to the side and stared at the wall with her eyes open wide. She rocked back and forth as though in a small boat and sang to herself with a single low note. It sounds like Estelle likes some alone time and she finds rocking back and forth comforting. Let's see what happens. Her single note song, her continuous hum, and the others knew well where this hum had come from. They had heard it before and knew this was her way. Then two went on over and asked her to play. That's very nice. They gave her some paint, red, yellow, blue. "If you'd like to come paint, we'd love to have you." So they saw their friend was off by herself. She was a little distracted, but they went over and said, "Do you want to play?" That was so nice. So the brushes got started with large, vibrant strokes, painting valleys and lakes, elm trees and oaks. They created a forest with a sleepy brown fox, and on one of the hillsides, they painted some rocks. They all worked together, setting mood, theme, and tone, when they noticed that Byron had gone off on his own. He ignored all the others. He had not made a sound. He just painted in circles, around and around. It was clearly quite different. There could be no denying, but they didn't make fun or send him off crying. Instead, they all stopped and Reese gathered the crew, and for just a few moments, they made circles too. They painted some more and worked well as a team when they suddenly heard a startling scream. They jumped back in shock and turned around to see that the one who had screamed was a paintbrush named Lee, who spun all around, shaking all of his bristles as paint hit the canvas like green dotted missiles. Then he made a green splotch and an angry green line, while Reese calmed the others. "Don't worry, it's fine." So it looks like Lee, our green paintbrush, got a little upset during class, but you know what? Everybody else just said, "It's fine. Let's just wait until he calms down." He just can't control it. There's no need to be scared. And the next time it happens, you'll be more prepared. The outburst had ended, and they all settled down and added more colors, pink, purple, and brown. They worked through the day, then stopped and admired the wisdom their now painted canvas inspired. Their painting was perfect. It all meshed just fine with its colorful circles and green angry line. It was a true masterpiece. Not one thing was wrong, including the hum of their single note song. The end. Alright guys, so everybody had a different way of painting. Sometimes they were off humming when they should have been painting. Sometimes they got startled or angry and screamed for a little bit, but eventually everyone calmed down and they all worked together because their classmates supported them. All right, thanks so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.